This mural, first spotted in London 2002, is called Banksy's Girl with a Balloon by the graffiti artist Banksy himself. Now, people in the audience, raise your hand if you think that the girl is trying to catch the balloon. All right. Raise your hand if you think the girl is letting go of the balloon. All right. So, what is the right answer? Guess what? There is no right answer. Neither answer is right or wrong. It's all up to the mindset used to interpret the image. The same applies to when faced with difficulties in life. A different mindset sets out for two completely different outcomes, two completely different pathways, two completely different stories. But first, what do I mean by different types of mindsets? Harvard Business Review says that there are two types of mindsets: a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Many of you here must have at least once heard in your life, be it a friend, family member, or even yourself say, "I'm not a math person," or "It's just not my thing." This, ladies and gentlemen, reflects a fixed mindset, which is common among all of us here, me myself included. But why is that? Well, with a fixed mindset, it's easier to back out, to procrastinate, to avoid embracing your flaws. Now, you might be wondering, how do I change from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset? Do I just snap out of it? Is there a formula we all don't know about? To be honest, it took me a handful of experiences in order to be able to shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Experiences where I had to step out of my comfort zone, participate in activities I knew I wasn't the best in. And most importantly, I had the experience of having to embrace my flaws. Though that was a very difficult step at first, I was able to achieve it. And I'm sure that everyone in here can do that too. Hi, my name is Bua, and I am here to share how all of you can and will be able to achieve a strong and sustainable growth mindset. But first, how do we define a growth mindset? Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck says that a growth mindset is learning, growing, and hard work despite setbacks. She also says that a growth mindset evolves from an attitude of training and perseverance. All of these words I'm throwing at you right now might sound so simple. Yet, we all know that these words are much more harder when put into action. So, where do we start? Focusing on self-improvement is the key to attaining a strong fundamental of a growth mindset. As humans, we learn best from experiences. But as humans, we also tend to avoid talking about the negative aspects of those experiences. Nevertheless, being able to embrace your flaws allows you to then find solutions to those flaws. With the growth mindset, by self-improvement, you're able to find the kinks in your armors, the things that are holding you back from what you want. And most importantly, it gives you the opportunity to further strengthen yourself. With this new way of thinking, the phrase, "it is impossible," becomes, "how can this be possible?" Challenges become opportunities. Barack Obama once said, "You can't let your failures define you. You should let your failures teach you what to do differently the next time." This reflects growth mindset. Another key important thing in achieving a strong growth mindset is asking for help. Quoting Barack Obama once more, "You shouldn't be scared to ask for help. It isn't a sign of weakness. Rather, it is a sign that you have strength to show when you don't know something. And that then allows you to learn something new." Growth mindset is not something you stop once you achieve. It's an ongoing, infinite process of learning, growing, and applying. And by using growth mindset to try and achieve your goals, that means that your success is infinite. Now that we know how to develop a growth mindset, how do we sustain it? First off, as we've talked about, growth mindset surrounds the idea of step-by-step understanding. Thus, awarding ourselves for those small step achievements is crucial in helping us power through the process. I mean, we have to take steps to get up the stairs, right? We can't take 10 steps at once. It's physically impossible for the average human being to even do so. Therefore, each step holds value and is worth celebrating. Rewarding our step-by-step achievement also increases our self-motivation and keeps us persevering through the process to our success. Now, Northwestern College of Iowa says that growth mindset, well, when applied, your brain's architecture continually adapts as we learn, proving that growth mindset is scientifically accurate. And evidence from the Nationwide Achievement Test proved this. The Mindset Scholars Network collected data and statistics on the performance of 10th graders on the Nationwide Achievement Test, contrasting between students with a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. As we can see from this bar graph, students holding a growth mindset achieved a top 20% score on the test. On the contrary, students with a fixed mindset achieved in the bottom 20% of the Nationwide Achievement Test. This goes to say that growth mindset, though it's hard to achieve, though it is time-consuming, it's definitely worth it for your future. So, by looking at your mistakes as lessons, using the things you learn in your lessons to further apply them to your methods, implementing those methods into real life, not being afraid to try over and over again, no matter what the outcome is how you achieve a strong and sustainable growth mindset. And in fact, utilizing it to its full potential. So, I would like everyone to keep in mind, when life hits you with one of its many obstacles, just remember, you always have a choice. And what drives that choice is your mindset. Your mindset is what drives your decisions, your choices, and hence, your future. Just like how your mindset set the storyline for Banksy's Girl with a Balloon. Thank you.